Welcome to HighLevel Techie, and this is Jitin here, and today we are going to talk about video testimonials. So HighLevel has introduced a new feature under reputation called video testimonials, and today we are going to see how we can set it up. All right. First of all you have to do is go into your sub account and find reputation, click on reputation, and then on top you will see video testimonials. So click on that, and then you are ready to implement your first video testimonial. So what you need to do, you first need to create a video collector. So video collector means the questions that you want to ask and such, and then you can send that as a request to collect that video testimonial. And then all you have to do is collect the video testimonial, and once you collect the video testimonial, you can create a widget to show all your video testimonials on any websites where you want to embed that video testimonial. All right, so let's create our first video collection. So here I'm going to click on create a collector, and this is where I have to ask the questions that I want to ask to my clients from whom I am collecting those video testimonials, right? So here you can see public collector title. So what does that mean? So you see on the right hand side, you can see a preview. So we would love to hear from you, right? So this is what is showing on the right hand side. So whatever you type in here would be the title on the public facing widget, right? Now the second thing is the spokesperson. And make your collector personal with a friendly face from your company. This can be you or a colleague, right? So what this means, and on the right hand side you can see the logo of my company. So that is by default pulled as the spokesperson, but you can upload your own image or someone's image and that will be shown there. If you don't want that, you can disable it, and once you disable it, you will see that the logo disappears. So that's how this would work. If you want your picture there, you can add that in there by enabling this. And under that, the spokesperson's name and the title. So this could be like, I could say that Jitin is the name, and then I am the founder of the Martech. This is how I can show it in there. And now we comes to this section where it says how it works. So this is a short description how everything works. If you look on the right hand side, you can see the same thing here. Why record? Your feedback helps us to grow, and etc, etc. So you give the reason why someone should give you that video testimonial in here. And then you also see something called share your thoughts in a quick video. So that's part of the welcome message that you hear. So share your thoughts on a quick video. If you want to change that out, you can change that in here. So that's all about the welcome page that you see in here. And now comes to the questions page. So if you click on questions page, this is where you can ask the questions right after the welcome page. So you see welcome page, and in here, when you click let's go, it will take you to the questions page, right? So under questions page, you can ask about or give some prompts for your clients so that they can think through the prompts to come up with the video content, right? You can say, tell us about your experience, or would you recommend us, and such as the question, and then they would ideally respond to these questions and you will get a video testimonial at the end, right? And if you want to ask questions, you can add questions, but you can only add up to 3 questions. So that's something you need to remember. And this is how you create your questions. And if you don't want a question, you can simply delete that and that will disappear. And once that is done, you go to attribution page, and this attribution page is where they leave their details so that it can connect it to the right client. You can change the headline to something like you want, your details or your info, whatever. And we need your info to know who responded. Since we are sending this out to anyone, when someone is going to reply with the video, we can understand who it is from the video, but we also need their contact details. So that's what we are going to do in this attribution page. Once that is done, you can also create a thank you page. So in this thank you page, we just say that all done and thank you for taking time to respond. If you want to add more stuff, you can keep on adding here. And then you can also add your email address in here. So that is all about your video testimonial collection template. So now you can also give it a name. So this is just for our identification. So for example, if you have multiple services, you could have multiple templates for each of the services. It would be easier for you to send out that particular template to that particular service or to that particular set of clients. So if I'm doing a GoHighLevel consultation for someone, I could send my GoHighLevel video testimonial template to someone. And if I'm doing a consultation for HubSpot or simply a email marketing consultation, I could send that specific template to those clients. So then I could have a different sets of questions for my GHL clients, and then I could have a different sets of questions to my other type of clients, right? So that's the reason why you might need to have different templates. So in this case, I could say that this is my general consultation template. And then once I'm done, I can simply click save. You can also go into settings to change your logo and color. So if this is not as per your brand color or brand logo, you can upload your logo here. You can also change out the colors as you want. So if you don't want blue as your button color, you can go in and change that out to whatever brand color you use, and it will reflect on your page here. So once everything is done, you can click here to preview this. So once you click this, you can save the changes, and then it would take you to that page where you can see how this would all look to someone when you send it to that person. So this is how it would look like. And then when you click let's go, you would see the questions. Tell us about your experience, and you could click record, and it would ask you for the permission. If you allow that, you are ready to record. I'm already using a camera, so that's why it's not coming up right as of now. So now we have created this template, and it is now time for us to send that request. So if you click on send request, it will ask you how do you want to send it. So you can see here, you can either send it as email or as an SMS, or if you have access to WhatsApp, you can do that as well. But you can see first you have to enable that email request. Or if you go to SMS, you have to enable that as well. If you have WhatsApp, you have to connect WhatsApp and then enable that as well. So let's go into email and enable email request. When you click on that, it will take you to the settings page of Reputation, where you would see email requests, and then you can toggle this on, and you can create a email template if you want to. Once that is done, you will be able to send your request via email. Now if you want to go to SMS request, you go in here, toggle that on, and then you have access to SMS requests as well. So now let's go back to video testimonials and click on to send review request. Now you can see email is ready to go. And if you want to change anything, you can click here and update the content of the email. So you will see here there is an image, and then there is a text, and then there is a button, and under the button you would see the reputation review link. So this is the dynamic link that is going to pull the reputation link. So if you send this out, they will get that link, right? So now let's go in and send an email. I have selected a contact. Now I want to send this via email, and I'm going to send this review request. Then I get an email like this. So now I'm going to click here, write review. And then you can see we would love to hear from you, and everything is here, and click next, let's go. And it is asking me to tell about experience. So I'm going to click record, and I'm going to change that to my other video, and this to this, allow while using this. And now you can see my face here, and I can record. Hey, it was a great experience working with Demortech. Thank you so much. So that's my first video. Once that is done, I have to confirm the upload, or I can delete this and start a new one. So here I'm just going to confirm this. And then the second question, would you recommend us? So I can record, say, Yes, we totally recommend this company. So that's my second answer. And then I can confirm upload. And once everything is done, I can simply fill out my details. So that's what I'm going to do now. Submit. All done. Thanks for taking the time to respond. We truly appreciate it. Everything else is done. So now we have to go back. And I'm going to click on video collectors. And you can see this template has 2 responses now. If you go to responses and select the collector, you will see that 2 responses here. So these 2 are collected as separately. Now you would probably think that this will all get combined into one testimonial, but unfortunately that's not how it works. You can use a video editing software to combine these 2 together or 3 together into one complete testimonial, but you get answers to the questions that you're asking. So if you want like a big long video, maybe you only ask one question and have all the questions outlined in that one question itself, so that you only asking for one video, right? So you don't have to combine it on a later stage. So that's how you can do this. And now you can go into view details, and then you can, yes, we totally recommend this company, right? So you got that, and now you can click here, and it downloads multiple files. You have downloaded, would you recommend us, and tell us about your experience, both files, right? So that is how this would work. Once you have the video, you can do whatever you want to do. You can download it and show it on your YouTube, Instagram, whatever you want to do. But then what we are interested in is the widget itself. So to do that, we are going to go into the overview again, and you see here, create a video widget. Click on that. Or else you can click on widget, and then you can start creating a video widget. All you have to do is go in here and select the review type as video testimonials, and then the source, you select the template that you have chosen, or you can select all the templates that you have. So now I only want to show my general consultation template, so I select that. Once I select that, I will get access to all the videos that's part of that template, and I can then show as a grid or a list, which you already saw, or else as a carousel, or as a slider, or in multiple columns, right? So if you are collecting the videos in vertical format, maybe the columns is a better way to show those videos. And then you can also adjust the maximum number of reviews that you want to show. And you can also override the drop a video link, which is the link that goes from here, which would be one of your templates that you have created. If you have multiple templates and if you want to override that, you can actually select one of the templates that you want. Since we only have one template, this wouldn't make much sense. To make it easier to understand, so what the widget that you're seeing actually coming from this general consultation template. And when someone visits a website and see that widget and they also want to drop a video testimonial, they click on this and their video will also go to the same template, right? So that is the desired behavior. But in case if you want to override that into a certain other bucket, in that case, you would select a different template. But in our case, we only have one template. This would apply if you have multiple templates and you want to collect any video that is dropped from the widget into a certain template. This is how you do it. You override the drop a video link to that specific template, right? And once that is done, you have the powered by, which will show your agency name here. If you don't want to show it, just toggle this off, and then you will see that at the bottom, powered by is gone. Once this is done, you can click save, and you give a widget name. So let's say my video testimonials is the widget name. You can make it as a default and click save. And once the widget is saved, you can share that anywhere you want. You get a code if you want to. You can copy this code and you can share it on any of the website that you have. So this is how you create a video testimonial collection. And once you have that collection, this is how you create a widget so that you can show that on any website. So I hope this is helpful. So if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to help. You can either ask under comments or you can join my community, join.highleveltechie.com, which is a free community where I will answer all your questions. So I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye.